Hey guys, we're back. We're looking at what on earth am I here for? Day 32, okay? And it's going to talk about using what God gave you, okay? Using what God gave you. God shaped you for a purpose, and He expects you to make the most of what you have been given. He doesn't want you to worry about or covet abilities you don't have. Instead, He wants you to focus on talents He has given you so you can use them the way He wants you to use them. God deserves your best. Okay? Absolutely deserves your best. When you attempt to serve God in ways you're not shaped to serve, it feels like forcing a square peg into a round hole. It's frustrating and produces limited results. Okay? So you have to be able to discover your shape. You need to be able to find the ways that you use what God's given you in ways that are successful and can be fruitful. And in discovering your shape, you begin by accessing your gifts and abilities, okay? Take a long, honest look at what you are good at and what you're not good at. Ask others for their honest opinion. You don't need somebody to tell you, oh, you're great at that, because they're trying not to hurt your feelings. You need somebody to tell you the truth, okay? Hopefully in a way that's not hurtful, but honest, okay? The best way to discover your gifts and abilities is to experiment with different areas of service, okay? I think I want to serve. Let me try this. And you get into it, you start serving, and going, that's not really my fit, okay? And you just keep experimenting. Try something else, try something else, try something else, okay? Many books get the discovery process backwards. They say, discover your spiritual gifts, and then you will know what ministry you're supposed to have. It actually works the exact opposite way. Just start serving, experimenting with different ministries, and then you'll discover your gifts. Until you're actually involved in serving, you're not going to know what you're good at, okay? And you may surprise yourself. You may not realize you had a gift or that you enjoyed something until you start doing it. Also, as you're discovering your shape, you need to consider your heart and your personality. Examine your experiences and extract the lessons you have learned. When you've done all these things and you've kind of looked inward and you asked for people's help and you've examined yourself, you need to accept and enjoy your shape, okay? Since God knows what's best for you, you should be grateful and accept the way He has made you, okay? He made you exactly how He wanted you to be. Your shape was sovereignly determined by God for His purpose, so you shouldn't resent it or reject it. Instead of trying to reshape yourself to be like someone else, you should celebrate the shape God has given only to you, okay? Part of accepting your shape is also recognizing your limitations, okay? You need to set boundaries. It's okay to say no, even in ministry, even in serving God, okay? Do not overextend yourself. You get burned out, it's going to cause problems and for you and for the ministry. And this one's challenging, I think, for all humans, but don't compare yourself to others. Don't look and say, oh, look how much good they're doing over there. Do what you've been asked to do and just do it consistently and faithfully, okay? One of the last things we have to accept is ignoring criticism. People who do not understand your shape for ministry will criticize you and try to get you to conform to what they think you should be doing. Okay, it happens all the time. Oh, I don't know why you would do things that way. Well, why would you do that? Why would you start over here instead of over there, etc., etc., etc. Now, I'm not saying don't take advice. I'm not saying don't take some positive criticism and try to rework things. But if you have prayed about it and you believe you're doing exactly what God wants you to do, and you start hearing those naysayers, those people criticizing, let them say what they have to say. Keep serving and keep doing what God's asked you to do, okay? One of the reasons Paul was used so greatly by God was that he refused to be distracted by criticism or by comparing his ministry with the others or being drawn into fruitless debates about his ministry, okay? He just marched on, and that's what what God expects us to do, okay? The last thing we need to do, okay, right, we're going to discover our shape. We're going to look at ourselves, get some assistance, start experimenting with what we like. We're going to accept it, enjoy our shape. We're going to ignore the criticism, but then we're going to keep developing our shape, okay? you're not done as soon as you figure it out. Keep learning, keep growing, keep doing the things that you need to do, okay? We are to cultivate our gifts and abilities, keep our hearts aflame, grow our character and personality, and broaden our experiences so we will be increasingly more effective in our service. Paul told the Philippians to keep on growing in your knowledge and understanding. If you don't exercise your muscles, they weaken and atrophy. That's a given, right? If you want to be great at basketball and you never practice, you're never going to get better. In the same way, if you don't utilize the abilities and skills God has given you, you'll lose them. You won't improve them. You won't get better. So you need to continue to do that. So whether your gifts have been given can be enlarged and developed through practice, basically, right? So whatever you have, you can practice it, you can utilize it, you can get better at it. Take advantage of every training opportunity that you can find so you can develop your shape and sharpen your skills, okay? Continue to just work on it, continue to find ways to improve and reassess and continue to grow and learn. Thanks.